When I first heard that King Frederick and Queen Mary decided to celebrate Christmas in Copenhagen this year instead of the traditional Marselisborg, my first reaction was surprise. But then I started thinking, is it really as surprising as it seems at first glance? And the deeper I delved into the history of royal Christmas traditions, the clearer it became that we are witnessing not the destruction of customs, but their natural evolution. Let's get straight to the main question. Are Frederick and Mary really breaking sacred traditions? In fact, if you dig a little deeper, you'll find that the concept of the unbreakable royal Christmas tradition is much more flexible than we think. Yes, Queen Margaret did prefer to spend Christmas at Marselisborg or Friedensborg, but here's an interesting fact. Her sons, Frederick and Joachim, would alternate celebrating Christmas with their mother and having their own family celebrations about a year later. Moreover, Frederick and Mary, even as crown prince and princess, traveled to Australia to celebrate Christmas 3 times in the past 10 years, in 2015, 2017, and 2022. What I find particularly touching is the moment from 2022, when Queen Margaret herself decided to break tradition and spend Christmas with friends in Jutland with Princess Benedicta. This shows that even the most tradition-bound queen understood the importance of flexibility and personal choice. And just 2 years earlier, she had planned to spend the holiday at Schackenborg with Prince Joachim and his family, but the pandemic had other plans. By the way, it was during this time that the future royal couple celebrated Christmas at their palace on Amalienborg, just like they plan to do now. Now, about what truly amazes me in Mary and Frederick's approach to family life, despite their busy schedules and royal duties, they managed to create a warm, homely atmosphere. The video published by the royal family on social media shows the whole family decorating the huge Christmas tree in the Knights Hall of Frederick Ape's palace. And you know what stands out? Genuine joy and ease. Crown Prince Christian and Princess Josephine specifically came home for the weekend, even though they usually live far away. Christian at a military base in Slagelse and Josephine at a boarding school in eastern Jutland, almost 300 kilometers from the capital. The details of the tree decoration are especially heartwarming. Under the tree is a beautiful rug in the shape of a star, done in traditional Christmas colors, green, red, and gold, decorated with woven hearts and angels. It's a gift from an ordinary family in Braunschweig, which Frederick and Mary received at their wedding in 2004. The fact that they still use this gift says a lot about gratitude, about respect for people, and about how, for them, it's not about luxury and status, but about sincere feelings. And there are more decorations on the tree. Ornaments with the names of all 4 children, Christian on a blue ball, Vincent on a green one, Isabella and Josephine on red ones. But the most romantic thing is the 2 heart-shaped ornaments, one gold and one red, with the names of Mary and Frederick. Such simple, seemingly small details, but they create a sense of real family closeness and love. This is not just a house where the king and queen live. It's a home where family members value each other and create warm memories together. A question that concerns many people: does the new status of Mary as queen mean that she will never again be able to spend Christmas with her family in Australia? Mary has always been very close to her father, John Donaldson, who is now 84 years old, and she has spoken about the importance of supporting elderly parents. So it's quite possible that in the future, we will see Christmas visits to Australia, or perhaps her Australian relatives will come to Denmark to celebrate. After all, they've already participated in many royal events. An interesting point concerns Crown Prince Christian's duties. Right now, he's undergoing military training at the Antvorskov base in Saligens, where he lives an ordinary soldier's life.
But when King Frederick leaves the country, Christian automatically becomes regent. This is not just a formality. He may indeed need to sign documents in the State Council or attend important events. And here's the wonderful thing. The command found a way to combine his training with royal duties. Christian doesn't move to Amalienborg when his father is away, but he gets the necessary time to fulfill his regent functions, after which he returns to his comrades at the barracks.
What really impresses me about Frederick and Mary is their ability to stay modern and open while still respecting traditions. They show us that the royal family, every day, evolves and adapts to changing times. When they decide to celebrate Christmas at Amalienborg instead of Marcellusborg, it's not a rebellion against traditions, but the creation of new family memories in new circumstances. They are now king and queen, and naturally, they will have their own traditions. At the same time, they haven't forgotten Queen Margrethe. She will celebrate with them at Amalienborg. This shows the continuity of generations and mutual respect. Prince Joachim and Princess Marie will remain in America with their children, which is also perfectly normal. Each branch of the family has its own circumstances and priorities. In the end, this story is not about breaking traditions, but about how love and family values remain unchanged, even when external circumstances shift. Frederick and Mary show us that being a king and queen doesn't mean living according to a script from the past. It means finding a balance between duty and personal life, between history and modernity, between official duties and the simple human happiness of being together with those you love. And judging by the joy we see in their Christmas videos, they are doing it wonderfully.